Hello, everyone, and welcome to English Beyond the Basics. My name is Amy, and I am so happy you are joining us today.
And I am Jesse. Hello, Amy. How are you doing?
I am doing very well, thank you, Jesse. And a warm welcome to all of our listeners. We are truly glad you chose to spend some time with us.
Yes, welcome. Today we have a very special episode. It is designed for everyone who is beginning their journey with the English language, or for anyone who wants to understand the basics a little better.
That is exactly right. English has a reputation for being tricky with so many rules and exceptions, but we believe that learning language should be fun and empowering, not scary. So, if you sometimes feel that English grammar is confusing or difficult, then this episode is for you. We want to tell you a little secret.
What is the secret?
The secret is that you do not need to learn complicated grammar rules to start speaking. Today, we will not talk about formal grammar at all.
No grammar rules. I like the sound of that. So, what will we talk about?
Instead, we are going to look at English words in a new way, a very simple way. We will show you how words work together in simple, easy-to-understand groups.
This sounds very practical. The goal is to help you build sentences and feel more confident when you speak.
Exactly. And before we begin exploring these word groups, we have a small request. If you enjoy our podcast, please take a moment to subscribe.
Yes, please hit that subscribe button. It helps other English learners from around the world find us on YouTube. We would really appreciate it.
Okay, Jesse, are you ready to start with our first group of words?
I am ready. Let us begin.
Great. Our first category is what we call naming words. This is the foundation for almost everything we say.
Naming words. Okay. Can you explain what naming words are?
Of course. Naming words are simply the names of people, places, and things. Everything you can see or touch has a name. For example, my name is Amy. Your name is Jesse. Amy and Jesse are naming words for people.
That makes sense. So a word like teacher is a naming word, or doctor, or friend. These are all words for people.
Exactly, you've got it. And it's not just jobs or titles. It can be family members like mother, father, brother, sister, or even a general word like person. Now, what about places?
We can talk about a house, a school, or a country like Japan or Brazil. All of those are naming words for places.
I see. So if I say I live in a city, the word city is a naming word. And if I say I'm going to the park, then park is a naming word.
Perfect. Places can be big, like a continent, or small, like a room. They can be specific, like New York City, or general, like the mountains. And finally, we have things. Look around you right now. I see a desk. I have a computer. I am drinking water from a glass. Desk, computer, water, glass, they're all naming words for things.
Right. My chair, my shirt, my pen, these are all things, so they are naming words. So to our listeners, take a second. Look around your room. What do you see? Maybe a bed, a window, or a lamp? All of those are naming words.
That is a wonderful exercise. And remember, things can also be concepts you can't see. For example, time, music, or knowledge. These are all naming words too because they are the names of things.
Naming words are everywhere. They are the building blocks. So now that we have names for everything, what do we do with them? That brings us to our second group, action words.
Action words. From the name, I guess these words show action.
Precisely. Action words tell us what people or things do. For instance, right now, we talk. Our listeners listen. After the podcast, maybe you will eat dinner. Talk, listen, and eat are all action words.
Okay, I think I understand. So every morning I wake up. Then I drink coffee. After that, I read the news and go to work. Are all of those action words?
Yes. Wake up, drink, read, go. All perfect examples of action words. They show what you are doing. And action words don't always have to be big movements. They can be very quiet actions too. For example, you can think, you can dream, you can hope. These are all actions that happen inside your mind. Think about your hobbies. Do you play sports? Do you watch movies? Do you run or walk in the park?
So, naming words are the who or the what, and action words are the do. For example, the teacher teaches, a baby sleeps.
You are putting them together already. That is fantastic. Yes, a dog can run, a fish can swim, a bird can fly. These action words make our sentences move. They bring everything to life.
Okay, so we have naming words and action words. What is our third category, Amy?
Our third group helps us make our sentences much more interesting. We call them describing words.
Describing words. Let me guess. They describe the naming words?
That is the perfect way to explain it, Jesse. Describing words tell us more about the people, places, and things we are talking about. For example, they can tell us about size. Is the house big or small?
Okay, so big is a describing word and small is a describing word. I can talk about a tall building or a short tree.
Exactly. Describing words can also tell us about how something feels to touch, like soft or hard, hot or cold, or how something sounds, like loud or quiet. They can also describe feelings or conditions. How do you feel today, Jesse? Do you feel happy or tired?
I feel great, and the weather today is beautiful and sunny, so great, beautiful, and sunny are all describing words.
Yes, they are. They add so much detail and color to our language. Think about colors themselves. A red car, a blue sky, a green plant. All colors are describing words.
This is really helpful. So I can say, I have a phone. That's a simple sentence, but I can make it better by saying, I have a new phone, or I have a black phone.
That is a perfect example. New and black tell us more about your phone. To our listeners, think about your favorite food. Is it sweet? Is it salty? Is it delicious? Those are all describing words.
We are about halfway through our word categories, and we hope you are finding this useful. We are learning so much today. If this episode is helping you, please take a moment to share your thoughts in the comment section, and please subscribe to our channel.
Yes, we truly love to hear from our listeners. You can tell us one new sentence you made today using these word groups. We read every single comment, and it helps us know what is helpful for you.
All right, Amy, we've covered naming words, action words, and describing words. What is our fourth category?
Our fourth group is for time words. These are very important words because they tell us when an action is happening.
When. Okay, so for example, we are talking right now. Is now a time word?
Yes, now is a perfect time word. Some of the most common ones are today, tomorrow, and yesterday. These help us talk about the present, the future, and the past.
Right, so I can say I am working today, and I can also say I visited my family yesterday.
That is correct. And we can be even more specific with time words. We can talk about parts of the day, like in the morning, at noon, or at night, or seasons, like in the summer or in the winter. We can also use words that are less specific, words like always, usually, sometimes, and never. For example, I always drink water in the morning.
And I could say I sometimes go to the cinema on weekends.
Wonderful. Two other very useful time words are later and soon, as in, I will finish my work later, or the train is coming soon.
These are essential for making plans and talking about your schedule. Time words give our sentences context.
That is a great way to put it. Okay, now we know how to build some really good sentences, but how do we connect our ideas together to make our speaking flow? For that, we need our fifth group, connecting words.
Connecting words, I think I know some of these. Is and a connecting word?
Yes, and is maybe the most important one. It joins two similar ideas together. For example, I like music and I like to read books.
Okay, the sun is shining and the birds are singing. What about the word but?
Good one. But is used to connect two different or opposite ideas. For instance, I want to go for a walk, but it is raining outside.
He's very tired, but he needs to finish his homework. I see the difference now.
Excellent. Another useful connecting word is or. Or gives us a choice between two things. For example, would you like coffee or tea? Two other very powerful connecting words are because and so. Because tells us the reason for something. I am studying English because I want to travel.
Right, because answers the question why. And what about so?
So shows us the result of something. I was hungry, so I ate a sandwich.
It started to rain, so we went inside. Wow, these four words, and, but, because, so, are like superpowers for conversation.
They really are. Okay, this is all great for making statements, but conversation is a two-way street. How do we ask for information? That brings us to group number 6, question words.
Question words. These are so important. I think I know them. Like what? What is your favorite color?
Perfect. What asks for information about a thing or an idea. Then we have where. Where asks about a place. Where are you from?
And we already used when. When does the class start? That asked for a time.
That's right. Next is who. Who asks about a person. Who is that woman?
Then there's why. Like, why is the sky blue? It asks for a reason.
Correct. And finally, we have the very useful word how. How can ask about the way something is or the way something is done. How are you? Or how do you cook pasta?
What, where, when, who, why, and how. Mastering these 6 words opens the door to real conversations. You can learn so much just by asking simple questions.
I completely agree. And we can also combine how with other words to ask more specific questions. For example, how much asks about price or quantity. How many asks about a number of things. And how often asks about frequency. These are very useful in daily conversation. And that brings us to our final group for today, group number 7. This is a special group of words that help us share our inner world. We call them feeling and opinion words.
Feeling and opinion words. What kind of words are in this group?
These are words that express what's happening inside our heads and our hearts. Words like, love, want, need, and feel.
Okay. So if I say I like dogs, I'm sharing my opinion.
Yes, or I want a cup of tea. You're sharing a desire. I need to study for my test. You are sharing a necessity.
And I feel happy today. That expresses an emotion directly.
Exactly. These words are very personal and very powerful. They help you tell people about who you are. They allow us to share our unique perspective with the world. You can say, I know, to show certainty, or I guess, to show you're less certain. These small words make a big difference in communication. Other words in this group are think, believe, and hope. For instance, I think this is a great lesson.
I believe this lesson is helping a lot of people, and I hope they are enjoying it. These words are so important. They help us connect with other people on a deeper level.
That's a great point, Jesse. Before we do our final recap, how about we try a little practice? I think it will help our listeners see how easy it is to build sentences with these groups.
I love that idea. Let's do it. How should we start?
So, we have gone through all 7 of our word categories today. Naming words, action words, describing words,
Time words, connecting words, question words, and feeling and opinion words. That might seem like a lot to remember.
It might, but here's the most important idea of the day. You do not need to know thousands of words to have a conversation. You just need a small number of words from each of these 7 groups.
That is such a key point. With one naming word, one action word, and one describing word, you can create a complete, meaningful sentence. For example, the happy child plays.
Exactly. And once you know that pattern, you can change the words. The big dog runs. or the small cat sleeps. You can create hundreds of sentences with just a few words from each category. This is how you build real confidence.
Okay, let us do a very quick recap of all 7 groups to help everyone remember.
A great idea. First, we had naming words. These are for people, places, and things, like student, kitchen, computer.
Right. Second, action words. These tell us what is happening. Work, learn, see.
Third, we add detail with describing words. Good, interesting, blue.
Fourth, we say when something happens with time words. Today, always, soon.
Fifth, we connect our ideas with connecting words. And, but, because, so.
6, we ask questions with question words. What, where, how.
And 7th, we share our inner world with feeling and opinion words, like, want, think.
So the main takeaway for today is to start thinking of words in these simple groups. When you learn a new English word, ask yourself, is this a naming word? Is this an action word? Is this a describing word?
This way of thinking can help you build sentences more easily and more naturally. You do not need to worry about complex rules. Just think about the job the word does in the sentence.
Here's a small challenge for you this week. As you listen to English, maybe in a song or watch a movie, try to notice the different types of words being used. You'll see that they're everywhere.
That's a great suggestion. And please remember, you know more English than you think you do. Every single day you listen or speak, you're getting better. Be patient and be kind to yourself.
That is the best advice. Thank you so much for listening to English Beyond the Basics today. If this episode was helpful to you, please subscribe and maybe share it with a friend who is also learning.
We will be back again with another episode to help you on your English journey. Keep practicing. You are doing a wonderful job.
Keep up the great work. Goodbye for now, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Take care.